Newest Yume Y11 Plus. This is the most pimped scoot I ever had. So when you turn on the lights, then magic happens. Whole scooter is blinking. On the front we've got this huge acrylic glass with built-in LEDs. Inside the deck we've got also built-in LEDs. It's quite nice. But this is like God mode. We've got even LEDs inside the rims. Check this one out. I was curious how they did it, and actually they use simple wireless charging system. So we've got over here two coils and it's working, as you can see. Looks quite awesome, I have to admit. So Yume, you did a very nice job. And of course we've got on the back also some LEDs, but today I will show you what to do before first ride. Actually, I have to check it what to do. But I think this scooter is not very cheap, so mostly everything should be done out of the box. First thing which I noticed is that this coil system is not secured. So as you can see, this coil from the right side is just moving freely, which is quite bad, because if you will use scooter like this, then sooner or later this wire will just break and your light system will stop work. I was thinking how to secure this coil. Actually, I thought about some hard glue like super glue, which will just stick it permanently, but it's a bad idea. I thought about some double tape, but it will be also a bad idea because it will just pop out sooner or later. And I think I figured out, at least so far, the best idea. So I decided to try something different, something crazy like Calfer 705, which is super sticky liquid rubber. And so far this idea seems to be working just fine, because as you can see, this coil is like going nowhere. And from the other hand, it will be quite easy to remove rubber from the motor shell, which I dropped a little bit over here. So for how long it will work, no idea. Some testing is needed, but for now I can recommend this more or less crazy idea.
Hi Foxy, say hello.
Next I decided to change stock grips, because for me they are just poop. So I mounted those super cheap ones, which cost about $5. We've got two aluminum rings on the sides, and those are much better. Now let's open the deck. Inside we've got some disco. So it looks quite awesome, isn't it? This acrylic glass seems to be quite thick and actually pretty heavy. The whole scooter weighs like maybe 55 kilograms, maybe 60. I'm living on the third floor without elevator, and I was almost dying when I reached third floor. So holy shit. Let's pick it up, this glass. Oh, it's stick it very well. And we've got some LEDs, as you can see, built into acrylic glass. Looks nice. And what we've got over here. So we've got, of course, cable jungle. Let's start with the battery. 60 volts, 30 amps. Silver boxes are controllers. Those are 45 amps, and I'm quite sure that those are the same like in Boyeda. So crazy punchy. Those things are what is inside. Okay, so those are connecting motors to the controllers, and I would leave them like this. We got some bunch cables. Oh, we've got even, check this one out, the breaker or fuse for the charging ports. So nice. And what is this? Here we got some nice silver boxes with green light on the one side and red one on the other. I think those are powering the LEDs in the motors. Let's try to unpin those. So red light is gone and LEDs on the motors are not blinking anymore. So this thing is powering LEDs in the motor. It's wireless power driver. This thing is like shut up and take my money. Nice. What do we have more? Actually, everything seems to be fine. I noticed that those controllers are sticked to the frame very well. It will be quite hard to remove them to place some thermal pads, so I will place only thermal pads at the top. And as you can see, cables are well secured by this silicone, which is super, oh shit, super sticky. Blah. And we've got it around the deck. So this thing should be splash proof out of the box, but be careful always when using that kind of big scooters at rainy days, because they can go boom. Because we've got huge battery inside, those scooters are not prepared for some rain, let's be honest. And you know what? I will replace stock charging ports, because those are not very safe to use. There is nothing between the pins, so you can do easily any kind of short circuit. I will use my XT30 connectors. I am sure that you know it, but check every single silver screw if it's tightened. In my scoot, every single one was tightened, but you have to check those for your own safety. This is super important. To be honest, I am quite impressed, because this scooter seems to be ready to go out of the box. Controllers are not moving, battery is secured very well, wires, well, it's really not bad compared to other Chinese scooters. So you have just to do this, oh my god, one thing, just secure these coils on the motors and you are ready to go. Of course, those are crazy expensive, like extra $100, but man, the scooter so far I think is worth the price. It's not very cheap, like $1,600, but so far so good. Also, you don't have to lubricate or grease this rear suspension, the swing arm, because we've got like some bearing inside, so it's even better. I think one last thing, I recommend to place some cling film around this silver part of the front fork. It will seriously extend lifespan of this fork, because there will be much smaller chance that some sand or some hard particles will go under the gasket and damage the silver stem or the gasket itself. So just place some, oh shit, oh man, why me? So just place some cling film around it. I will show the picture, maybe you can see it now, and it's pretty done. Oh my, oh shit. I will release soon for free some kind of protectors, so it will protect this part of the fork. You can just print it and no one will see that you are using cling film, which will look actually pretty stupid. But yeah, overall I am quite impressed about this scoot. I am quite happy that I ordered it, and now it's time for some testing, so see you in next episode.